Today, I'm going to tell you a beautiful and exciting story from Persian folklore.
Once upon a time, in a peaceful green valley, there lived a kind mother goat and her 3 little kids. Every morning, the mother goat went out to find food. She climbed the hills looking for the freshest grass and the sweetest leaves. Before leaving home, she always told her kids, "My dear children, I'll be back soon. But remember, never open the door for anyone unless you hear my special voice." The little goats nodded and said, "Yes, Mommy, we promise." Then Mother Goat smiled, kissed each of them, and left for the day. Not far away, behind some tall trees, there lived a hungry wolf. He was mean, greedy, and always looking for something or someone to eat. That day, the wolf saw Mother Goat leaving her house. His mouth started to water. 3 little goats at home alone," he whispered, licking his lips. "This is my lucky day." So he ran to the goat's house and knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. "My sweet children," the wolf said in a fake soft voice. "It's your mother. Open the door." But the little goats were clever. They listened carefully and said, "No, you're not our mother. Her voice is gentle and kind. Yours is rough and scary." The wolf growled and went away angrily. The wolf thought for a moment. Then he had an idea. He ran to a nearby shop where a woman was selling honey. "Give me some honey," said the wolf. He ate the honey quickly, hoping it would make his voice sweeter. Then he went back to the goat's house and knocked again. Knock, knock, knock. "My dear children," he said sweetly, "it's your mother." "I'm back." But the little goats looked through a small hole in the door. They saw the wolf's big, hairy paws. "No!" they shouted. "Our mother's hands are white and clean, not black and dirty like yours." The wolf growled again and ran away. The wolf didn't give up. He went to the baker's shop and said, "Cover my paws with white flour." The baker was afraid of the wolf, so he quickly did as he was told. Now, the wolf's paws looked white and soft, just like the mother goat's. He hurried back to the goat's house once more. Knock, knock, knock. "My dear children," he said softly, "it's Mommy. Open the door. I've brought you something delicious." The little goats looked again. They saw white paws, and the voice sounded gentle. So they thought it was really their mother. They opened the door, and suddenly, boom! The wolf jumped inside. The little goats screamed and ran in every direction. One hid behind the curtain, another under the bed, and the youngest ran into a big pot in the corner. But the wolf was fast. He caught 2 of them and swallowed them whole. Then he left, feeling full and satisfied. A few minutes later, Mother Goat came home. She called out happily, "My children, I'm back." No one answered. Her heart started to beat fast. She looked around and saw the open door, broken chairs, and tears on the floor. Finally, she heard a small voice from the pot. "Mommy, Mommy, the wolf came and ate my brothers." Mother Goat cried, but she was also brave. She followed the wolf's footprints to the forest. There, she found the wolf sleeping under a tree. His belly was huge and round. Mother Goat called her youngest child. They took some scissors and carefully opened the wolf's belly. To her surprise, her 2 kids jumped out, alive and safe. Then Mother Goat said, "Quick, bring me some big stones." They filled the wolf's stomach with heavy stones and sewed it back up. Then they quietly went home. A little later, the wolf woke up. He was thirsty and went to the river to drink. But as soon as he bent down, splash! The heavy stones pulled him into the water, and he was never seen again. Back at home, the mother goat hugged her 3 children tightly. They promised to always listen carefully and never open the door without being sure. From that day on, they lived happily and safely together.
If you enjoyed it and learned some new English words, don't forget to like and subscribe me.